In 1996, Pearl Jam played Bridge School as they so often did, and on that particular night they played Corduroy. And you might be saying to yourself, well, this is Corduroy, but there's something different about it, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Well, I am here to put your finger on it. Thanks to the lovely folks with this wonderful idea, Mr. Ian Fenton, Jet Hamilton, Ryan Christensen, and who could forget, Jose Ignacio Vizcarra Vasquez. How did I do, Jose? And I would also like to thank from the very bottom of my very heart, Mr. Seb, G, and Craig for signing up for the Patreon supporter of the Cause Club. Seb and Craig, thank you so very, very much. And if you'd like, yes, it stayed on. If you'd like to know what that's all about, of course, the link will be in the description. Here we go. If you already know how to play Corduroy regular, then you can skip this segment. The intro is precisely the same as the regular intro. Pointer finger on A7. Ring finger on D9, that's a little 2-finger power chord. Be sure to give that D9 a little wiggle there as you're playing. That was a little exaggerated, but bounce back and forth between those two thusly, and then the A string turns into open for just that long, and then the E string turns into 8, still D9 for the high note. The verse kicks in and it's a little simpler than regular Corduroy. It's just 8 beats of F and 8 beats of G. Eddie's hands are up here, so we can surmise that he's doing his 3-finger power chord starting on the 8th fret of the A string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then he goes to regular G. But over and over and over again. But this is one of those instances where there's one guitar part but 3 guitar players. So we do hear either Stone and or Mike playing F down here. The waiting drove me mad. And we hear definitely one of them playing Tom Petty G, which is pinky finger on E3, ring finger on the other E3, and middle finger on A2, and I know that that's what they're doing because we hear the G suspended 4 thing. That's when your pointer finger is free to play the B string 1st fret. So you can pick any combination of F's and G's there that you like, but it's 8 beats each. The waiting drove me mad. And that's it for the verse. But going into the chorus, the first chord of the chorus eats into the last chord of the verse. So you'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the last 2 beats are going to be the first 2 beats, the pickup notes leading into the chorus. But we're going to switch to probably a C add 9. It's hard to tell. You can play regular C if you want. It doesn't matter. Pick your favorite. But I'm going to play C add 9. That's the one that kind of looks like a G, except these 2 fingers are 1 string towards the floor. We're going to go, I don't wanna, but then it switches to A minor. Take what you can, E minor. Stay on E minor. I would rather A minor than eat your bread. All the things that others want for me. But then, for the very last line, we're going to do the regular Corduroy thing. C add 9, can't buy what I. Switch to G with a B in the bass. That means G, but with no low E string. So we want this B note here on the A string 2nd fret. Because, and then the syllable it's is the open A string. It's, and then regular old G for free. So, here we go. 4, 5, 6. I don't wanna take what you can't give. Gotta start to eat your bread. None of the things that others want for me. Buy what I want because it's free. For the chorus. Of course, the second chorus is much, much longer than the first chorus, so it keeps doing the A minor, E minor thing until the very last one, at which point it does the regular Corduroy thing. The bridge is as normal. You've got Eddie playing G with a B in the bass, which now you know what that is, except he just gives it 1 easy strum right now. Followed by C add 9, which just means for the bridge anyways, we're just going to change this B note to a C note on the A string 3rd fret. You can add that major 3rd in there if you want on the D string 2nd fret. again, it makes no difference. So Ed does that back and forth. While Mike, of course, has his fingers on B and E3. While the E string changes back and forth between 2 and 3 like that, but you can actually get both of those done at the same time. I don't recall if I shared this in my original Corduroy video, but if I wanted to, so I'm going to do it again, even if it's not there. Okay, so do your G with a B in the bass, right? And now your middle finger is available to play that E string 2nd fret, so you can take your pinky finger off and put your middle finger down, but when we switch to the C add 9, your pointer finger is available to do that baby E string 2nd fret, so your pinky finger will come off similarly, but your pointer finger will now get that E string 2nd fret. Middle finger, pointer finger. Just like before, but that bridge thing with doing them both is of utmost satisfaction to me, so I wanted to make sure to share it here. Okay, the last chorus is long, just like the second chorus, but it ends with 3 of the regular corduroy things. And the third one ends on that open A string note, right? And then he goes back into a verse. 6, 7, 8. And I heard more motion here on this G. Not only can we do this B string 1st fret, we can also abandon ship with our pinky finger and grab the B string 3rd fret. And then you can go... Where's that a piano? Is there a piano in this performance? I don't know, but someone's doing it, so you can if you want. Yeah, and it continues along in that merry fashion with F's and G's, or F's and G's, however F and G you want to do it, until Eddie starts saying O, at which point he switches to F down here, and it's baby F, because you hear him put his pinky finger on the E string 3rd fret. That's a G note. G is the 2nd note of the F major scale, so this makes this an F with a 2 in it, but it's a high 2, so it's an F add 9, a fad 9. You can do that if you want. It's the Beatles chord. Right, anyways. Fad 9 is very convenient for Tom Petty G. And it ends after an F. How spooky. Anyways, that's it. That's how to play corduroy the way Pearl Jam did it at Bridge School in 1996. Gentlemen, excellent request. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye. Look at this. I was prying boards off the deck and I found this guy lying absolutely motionless. I was horrified. I thought I killed him, but apparently you couldn't even try to catch them, you know, when they're warm in the daytime, but when it's cold in the morning, they can't even move. He's fine. I find the face-on view to be particularly funny. I wonder what he's thinking right now. He's still there. It's important to encourage their many interests.